It's a beautiful day outside today. A bit cold though. What a horrible accent, huh? Here in Brighton again, 10 a.m. in the morning. Richie and I are about to go have breakfast at this restaurant that he says a very angry Italian guy owns. So, sounds pretty good to me. Not a cloud in the sky. Feels like a chilly California day. Last night, Richie and I were talking about Stonehenge, and I'm like, dude, I am going to Stonehenge today. But Richie just told me that there is a fence around Stonehenge that is about, what, 20 feet?
About 20 feet.
20 feet. So you can't even get near it. You can't even touch it. He said it's just a bunch of tourists. It's in a small town.
Well, it's in a field outside a small town, so there's nothing there.
In a field. And also, what I found interesting is Richie said that that fence has been there since the 90s. But everybody in America, when they think of Stonehenge, they think of like the Stonehenge and people like climbing on it, touching
wandering through it.
Yeah, wandering through it. That's not how it is.
I think people who have rights to it now are druids, or people who say they're druids. So they follow this old druid religion. And then they're allowed on kind of religious grounds to go there. But that's just, I think that's not real.
Yeah.
Talking about wizards with beards and stuff.
Oh, look. There's the telephone booth. Nothing like a KFC right across the street from a delicious restaurant
called Foodillic. It's lovely. It's very good.
We got eggs Benedict and
one with salmon, one with ham coming up.
We're in the rich part of Brighton right now. Fat Boy Slim lives down here. He's a fat, slim boy.
Fat boy.
We're walking up Richie's new street, which is pretty sick, because the beach is right here, and his is flat 5, number what, 10? So it's just a... These are beautiful. How old are these, do you think? 1800s?
Yeah, definitely, if not older.
There's a kitty. Here it is, folks. Richie's new joint. You excited?
Yeah, it's really lovely. See a view. So, if you live in Brighton, and Brighton is called Brighton and Hove. Brighton is on the east side, and Hove is on the west side. If you live in Hove, you're generally richer, more upper middle class.
Exactly like your boy Richie?
Yeah, just like me. I'll be here infiltrating undercover, obviously. And what they say is, when people say, oh, you live in Brighton, they go, no, I live in Hove, actually. And Hove actually is the tagline. Hove, actually.
Hove, actually.
Hove, actually.
Well, folks, there you have it. Brighton and Hove, actually. Richie just went to work, and I'm waiting on my Airbnb. I want to give you my thoughts on Brighton. How do I feel about Brighton? It's a very small town with a very tight-knit community. And if you're from a very big city where it feels like loneliness is perpetual, move to Brighton, because you'll never be lonely. You'll have a lot of good friends. And there's always something to do, even though it's such a small town. I highly recommend visiting Brighton. So for my last words here in Brighton, I want to say thank you, Richie. I'll see you in LA, pal. Let's go to London. First impressions of London. It's like New York, man. It's like everybody's bumping into you. Nobody really cares. They're like all scurrying to get to wherever they're going, and everybody's like focused and aggressive. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but so far London sucks. Maybe it's just because I live in Los Angeles and I'm used to the big city life. It's like, why would I ever travel to a city with millions of people like Los Angeles? I'm used to it, you know? So maybe I'm just over the whole scene and excitement of coming to a big city. I think that's what it is. So let me give London a fair chance. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't jump to conclusions so fast, but too many people kind of freaks me out. What is the phenomena that affects our population these days, where there are humans packed together and crushed in here like sardines in a crushed tin box, yet nobody speaks to one another? Yeah, I get it that maybe you're having a rough day or whatever, but nobody speaks to anybody. It's so lonely.
The next is mind the gap between the trains.
Man, that was probably the most brutal subway ride or underground ride I've ever been on in my life. It reminded me of the Paris subway, but people are much more aggressive and moving much faster. But literally that subway is so freaking loud. I thought I needed like earplugs, dude. I don't want to start this off negatively, but I gotta say this. It's sunny right now and it's really nice. It feels great out. I can't imagine having to do that commute when it's all overcast and cold and rainy. Whew. Man, I think you gotta be a tough son of a whore to live in this city. I think I kind of messed up. I'm staying in an area called Chigwell, which is about 30 minutes outside of London. It just occurred to me, I think it's going to be a real hassle getting in and out of London. But the neighborhood's pretty nice. It seems very rural, calm, quiet. Kind of reminds me of like a high-class projects, honestly. All right, I'm looking for 11 North Dean. It's 14, that's 12, that's 10. Can y'all tell me where that 11 is? There she is. This is it.
Yeah.
Yes, hey, how are you?
Hey.
How are you, sir?
Good day, good day. Morning.
Thank you, thank you.
Not bad.
Good, good. Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's a long trip. Wonderful.
Okay, so yeah.
Welcome to my Chigwell room. What is that, though? Hey, how's it going? Going to an Indian restaurant called Indian Ocean. It's about like a 10-minute walk away. Using my phone. I didn't feel like lugging around my big old camera. So exhausted. I haven't been sleeping that well the last 5 days. Dang, that's a big old pigeon. Turding schedule is off. I'm just kind of feeling out of sorts. But what's good about all this is I never thought I could go 7 straight days with barely getting any sleep and still functioning and still being able to think. I'm fitting to eat, dog. Dang it, it looks closed. Oh no, it's open. Dude, you don't even know how good that was. Garlic tandoori, chicken tikka or something. Salad with that sauce again. Coconut ice cream in a coconut. Wow. I'm truly not saying this because I'm in a different country and I'm like really hungry. But that was truly the best Indian food I've ever had. I haven't had a lot of Indian food because there's really not that many Indian food joints in LA, but that was something special. Literally. I'm heading home, take a shower, go to sleep, hopefully wake up tomorrow after 9-10 hours of sleep and have a wonderful day in London with Nick. Holla at your boy.